Hey Show-A-Tears, this is Keith, headed to work this morning. Had another video I wanted to make. Just wanted to show Stacy. I have a little tripod here and I'm going to hook my flip camera to. She's apparently really worried about me driving along here and making videos, but I think her real concern is for public safety really more than me. And she's probably right. So here we go. I'm going to see if I can get this mounted up here. Sorry about that. Okay. Hopefully this is lined up where you can see me okay. But yesterday I had a couple of things that made me start thinking about something, and I wanted to share it with y'all. Patrick Miller had posted out that he was seriously thinking about, you know, taking another job back in the IT industry and not doing his photography and videography full time. Anyway, it made me start thinking about a story that John Maxwell told in one of his books. It was about this experiment where they had this big cage full of these monkeys, and inside that cage they put this pole, and at the top of the pole they put a big bunch of bananas. But once they put it in there, you know, a monkey or two would start up the pole and they would take this fire hose and they'd knock him off. And this kept on and on. You know, every time he'd try to climb the pole, they'd take this fire hose and just shoot him off of it. And, you know, occasionally another odd monkey or two would try to climb up the pole and they'd do the same thing. They'd knock him off with the fire hose. Well, they learned pretty quick that climbing the pole and trying to get the bananas was going to result in getting knocked off with the fire hose. So then what they did was they took this new monkey who had never, you know, seen the pole or the fire hose or anything, and they put him in the cage. Well, you know, all he saw was a pole with some bananas, so he started up the pole. Well, all the other monkeys would start dragging him down because of their learned behavior of being shot down with that fire hose. So they continued to do this until eventually all the original monkeys had been replaced in the cage, and all that was left were the ones that had never been shot down with the fire hose. They just knew, for whatever reason, that climbing the pole and winning, getting the bananas, was not the thing to do. So they would drag each other down, and none of them had ever been shot off with the fire hose. So I thought that was really interesting. It made me start thinking that, you know, there's people out there who are dream killers. And, you know, people are like that too. If you hang around with a bunch of monkeys who constantly tell you, you know, oh, you can't do this or you can't do that, that's just crazy. You know, you'll eventually start believing that, and you'll, you know, stop trying to pursue your dreams for really an unknown reason, just because everybody said it. So, anyway, it made me start thinking that, you know, I just wanted to talk about that and tell you to not listen to the monkeys out there. You know, nothing's worth going after if it's not hard. I mean, it's going to be hard to get your dream. And I'm like Patrick, I'm not in a position where I can quit my day job yet. I've got 2 small kids. That is my dream, to just do photography full time. Eventually that will happen, as long as I just focus on it and not worry about the monkeys. So anyway, that's all I got this morning, guys. And I hope I didn't bore you. And we'll talk to you again soon, guys. Give and give some more, Show-A-Tears.